First thing I'd ask.
Thanks.
You're at five and change, 568. The administration, President Biden, at 2.3 trillion. Mm-hmm. Even if it was the Biden that we saw at the inauguration, let's say it was that Biden. Remember that Biden? Very unifying, lots of bipartisan. If it was that Biden, what would you really have to do to compromise? Would you have to go to 1.5 realistically? And with the Biden we actually have, you'd have to go to 2.3.
Well, here's what I think the distinction is here. First of all, the president himself has had Republicans down to the White House and also asked, well, what is your plan? And so what we did was we defined infrastructure, as you mentioned, and we took from the president's plan and other ideas physical core infrastructure. And so I think if you take an apples-to-apples comparison of the president's plan and our plan, we're really not he's not up into the $2 trillion when you're looking at physical core infrastructure. He's probably just shy of $1 trillion. And so I think that's where our starting point is, where we sit down, define the infrastructure, and then see if we miss something, where we need to, compromise, and how we can move forward. I think that there's a real hunger in the country and also in the Congress for us to be able to work something out that we've been able to work out over decades, and that is infrastructure and surface transportation.
Do you ever?
So I think, yeah, sorry.
No, Senator, I was just wondering, do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions? That sounds great, really. It really does sound great. But
it does.
How much of your of the job right now is just going through the motions? They're going to do reconciliation. They're going to do what they want to do. How much of it is just, I don't know, just going through the motions?
Well, here's how I look at that. I say, yes, they can go ahead and ram the $2.2 trillion or something close to that, do it by reconciliation and shut the door on Republicans. Why haven't they already started to do that if that's what they want to do? There have been signals from other senators and from the president himself that he really does want to negotiate. So I'm going to go with that. But, I did mention earlier that I'm not interested in being window dressing and just make it look like we're trying to work. But if we as Republicans don't come out for the principles and the concepts that we believe in, then we don't have a leg to stand on here when the door gets shut on us. So, lessons learned, maybe.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.